Bishop Willoughby.
Yes?
Mr. Bentley still hasn't shown up.
I think it's time to call the police.
After you, Bishop.
Oh, Bishop! What's the matter? You look distraught, dear.
Well, you see, there's a bit of an issue. Our odd jobs man, Mr. Bentley.
Oh, dear. I hear Father Oakley's still trying to learn the organ. You were saying?
Mr. Bentley hasn't shown up yet to fix the trim on the windows in the east corridor.
Dear. Well, I'm sure he'll show up soon, Bishop. Don't you worry your very, very nicely groomed head about odd jobs man. You're a bishop after all. You have higher things to worry about. The man upstairs, per se.
Yes, I'll attend to my next sermon.
Thank you. And I've got floors to sweep, so you better not be walking all over them.
Of course, Mrs. Cromwell.
So, when was the last time you saw Mr. Bentley?
Yes, I saw him at Mass yesterday morning.
Well, really, that's not long enough to report him as a missing person.
In the 10 years he's worked for us, he's never been late. Ever.
Well, if you'd like, I could look around the church a bit and see if I come up with anything.
Thank you, that would be wonderful.
Ah, Mr. Bentley. It appears that Mr. Bentley perished sometime yesterday. He was struck over the head with a pipe. It seems that he was lured to the basement by the use of a note.
I believe such evil has occurred in my diocese.
How well did you know Mr. Bentley?
Oh, quite well, quite. He and his wife invited me over for dinner just a few days ago. Oh, Lamb of God, Alice!
Alice, is this Mrs. Bentley?
Yes.
I should like to talk with her.
Perhaps I ought to break the news to her first. It might be easier coming from a friend.
That'll be all right, if you think that's best.
Yes.
Bridget, I found something on Mr. Bentley's body I think you might want to see. All right.
So I've noticed something about Mr. Bentley's body.
And what is that, Miss Fawcett?
His hands are bruised.
Really? Was he involved in any altercation?
I don't know, I'll have to run some more tests and then I can let you know.
Well, we'll wait on the DNA results. Meanwhile, I'd like to have a chat with Mrs. Bentley.
Probably a good idea. Fight over some tea.
Dear, tut. Oh, such a mess. Oh, dear, I'm glad. Are you the investigators down in the basement?
Oh, yes.
Okay, amazing.
Do you
Darling,
need something?
yes, please tell your, your people to stop tracking mud all about the place.
That would be Miss Fawcett.
Oh, can you please tell Miss Fawcett to stop tracking mud? The carpets are here for a reason, dear. To catch the mud. Thank you, dear. Have a lovely day.
Is it true? Is it true?
He's watching.
Father Willoughby came over and told me that her husband was dead, and then I got a call saying I should come here.
Well, yes, your husband is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Fantastic!
Oh, you poor dear. Would you like a cup of tea? Let's go get some tea, huh? Let's go get some tea, dear.
Don't you
Dead. This must be the best day of your life.
Mrs. Cromwell, don't you have some sweeping to do?
Oh, yes, you're right, dear. Oh, silly me. Of course you're right. Go and I'll make the tea for you later, dears.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
I don't know. Can you? Are you in charge?
Indeed I am.
Well, I'm here to interview for the new secretary position.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have anything scheduled for today.
Yeah, you did. You sent me an email, and then I sent an email back.
Oh, that was a month ago. But yes, I do recall now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, my name is Father Oakley, and yours is?
Yimberly Ashton.
Right. Yimberly. What makes you right for this position?
I'm Yimberly Ashton, and that's what makes me qualified.
Alright, so you're American. I can tell that much.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
America?
Fair enough. Look, I have a funeral to do tomorrow, and the church is a little short-staffed, so I suppose you have the job for now.
What did you say?
I said, I suppose you have the job for now. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Now, that's your desk right there.
I work in the same room as you.
Yes, you assist me. You help me jot down my sermon notes. You prepare the bulletins.
This is gross. I hate this so much.
Alice, why are you so happy that your husband is dead?
I mean, we're getting a divorce anyway, so I really don't care that he's gone. But now that he's dead, it's so much better for me because now I get all the money and stuff.
In that case, where were you between the hours of 12 and 5:30 last night?
I'm very flattered that you think I did it, but I only just got back into town. I was in France, and I was only back an hour before Father Willoughby came and told me this poor dreadful news.
Well, I will confirm your alibi.
You go right ahead. And you can probably find it. I can give you my emails if you want all the receipts.
That'd be nice.
I have the ticket stubs still, but I could have tossed them.
Excuse me, are you with the police?
Yeah, I'm the forensic expert in the department.
Good. Is it true that Mr. Bentley is indeed deceased?
Well, I didn't feel any pulse, so yeah, he is.
Okay. I'll have to tell his wife. Is she here? Do you know if she's here?
I don't know. He's married?
He's not anymore. Thank you very much for your help.
France was a little, not the first time I've been there, of course, just as long as you're
Alice!
David!
He's dead!
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, excuse me, David Farley, divorce lawyer.
Another.
Yes, indeed. Now that her husband is dead, marital bliss for the two of us. What, huh?
He worked here over a decade. He was a part of the church.
Murder? I couldn't hurt a fly. I'm a priest. Why would I kill him, dear? I'm just the cleaning lady. Nothing violent about me.
He was the most vile person I've ever had the misfortune of meeting, and I've only known him for 3 months.
He was sickeningly sweet and gentle.
I barely knew the man. I've only been here since the Feast of the Annunciation.
I'm confused. Am I a suspect?
So here I was, on the altar, and I had nothing to wear.
I was driving back from Dorset after a client was a no-show, and no one can confirm that but my radio.
Now look, dearie. Can you see me, a nice kindly old woman, luring a man down into a dark, dank cellar to a leaky pipe just so I could kill him? Oh, no, dear. You've got to screw your head on right now, puppet.
Hello? No, I'm being interrogated.
Bruises on his hands? Of course he had bruises on his hands. He's an odd jobs man. You expect him to look like little lilies?
Yes, of course I realize the gravity of the situation. If I didn't, I'd be walking on the ceiling.
I'm sorry, this must be a very difficult time for you.
Oh no, I'm perfectly all right. I've got a little mascara in my eye.
Standing at the altar. Oh, dear, you sound a little under the weather. Can I get you some biscuits and tea, dear?
You're awfully nice.
Oh, dear, sure. Just come to the kitchen with me, darling. Come to the kitchen with me. You sure you don't want that tea, dear?
Show us thy mercy, O Lord.
And yes, come in. Oh, Bishop. No, it's quiet. Sit down, sit down. This must be the new secretary, Miss Kimberly.
Excuse me, it's Yimberly. It's a silent K.
I'm very sorry, ma'am.
Oh, you're very sorry? All right. Oh, I'm very sorry.
She's
Mind your own business.
Quite.
Oh.
The interrogation was quite long and intense.
Surely she didn't think you did it.
Don't believe so, but never be sure.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I have your attention over here on me? Like, I can't see his face. Excuse me, you're blocking my vision. What's up with the fash up in here? Like, what's up with the neck stranglers?
These are clerical collars.
Collars? What are you, dogs?
We're priests.
priests.
Do you know where you are?
Am I
right
working
now?
at the pound or something?
Do you know what a priest is?
Okay, I'm out. I've got to go. I'll be back pretty soon, okay? You don't touch anything on my desk. If you touch anything on my desk, you die.
George, I've been wondering ever since I entered the room about certain hiring choices.
Come in.
Hello, sorry to bother you. I just popped in the kitchen to get a cup of water and I noticed a very leaky pipe.
Oh dear. That was usually Mr. Bentley's job to fix it. It's been troublesome. I suppose we'll have to find a new odd jobs man.
I suppose. Meanwhile, where can I find some water?
Well, there's a bottle in the fridge, probably a few. Feel free to partake.
Thank you.
Yes, or you could jump in the river if you prefer.
Stick with the bottle, thank you.
I thought you might.
Bye now.
I'm not getting anywhere with this homily. I need some inspiration.
Well, I need a bottle of Chanel 45, but we can't always get what we want, now can we?
And where are you going?
To get some Chanel 45.
I'll just write my sermon notes myself, why don't I?
James Willoughby, Bishop. No alibi, but too gentle to murder anyone. George Oakley, the priest. No alibi, but definitely innocent. Alice Bentley, the cold-hearted wife. The alibi is confirmed, she was in France. David Farley, the cold-hearted lover. No alibi, could be Alice's accomplice. Mrs. Cromwell, a sweet old cleaning lady, but no alibi.
So we got to start at the beginning. Why he was in the basement.
Mr. Bentley came to the basement lured by a note.
I don't see anything that could lead to anything.
Well, Miss Fawcett, we've got... It appears that Mr. Bentley died sometime yesterday. I just popped in the kitchen to get a cup of water and I noticed a very leaky pipe.
Oh dear. That was usually Mr. Bentley's job to fix it. It's been troublesome.
Seems that he was lured to the basement by the use of a note.
Can you see me? A nice, kindly old woman, luring a man down into a dark, dank cellar to a leaky pipe just so I could kill him.
How did she know? Who know what? We need to speak with Mrs. Cromwell. Mrs. Cromwell.
Oh, hello, dear. How's the investigation coming?
Quite well. In fact, I think the case is solved. All we need now is a confession.
Oh, good, dear. Now, who do you think did it?
Why, Mrs. Cromwell, I think you know. Now, why did you do it?
Excuse me, dear.
It had to be you. You were the one who wrote the note. You knew about the leaky pipe. That was privileged information. My colleague, Miss Fawcett, reminded me.
Well, dear, I suppose you have me boxed in now, don't you? I did it. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm glad you're confessing. Why? But why?
Well, I'll tell you. That miscreant was blackmailing Father Willoughby.
What did Mr. Bentley know?
Well, apparently, in his priestly days, Father Willoughby officiated over the wedding of a divorcee, which is
forbidden in the Catholic Church.
Exactly, dear. Now, if a higher power had found out, he'd have been defrocked or maybe even excommunicated. Father Willoughby's given his life to this church, and it wouldn't have been right. So, I stepped in and did what Father Willoughby wasn't prepared to do for himself. Oh, dear. You forced me to do it. Now, I'm not going to apologize for it. I think I did the world an act of mercy.
By luring Mr. Bentley to the cellar.
To kill him. Yes, to kill him. All right, are you happy? Take me away, darling.
I think we should. Thank you for your confession.
You're welcome, dear.
You'll come with us?
Which way to go? Out? Which way?
Way?
Oh, this way, dear.
You know this church very well.
Yes, I do.
I simply can't believe that Mrs. Cromwell would murder Mr. Bentley just over the blackmail. I'd never have told her if I'd known.
Well, she did love the church.
Wait a moment there, big boy. What do you mean blackmail? What kind of dirt did he have on you?
I need to go. I'm going to bring Mrs. Cromwell some biscuits to take her confession.
Lovely. Do you think they'll let you bring her cookies?
No one can refuse Mrs. Cromwell biscuits.
True. Lord be with you.
And with thy spirit.
Excuse me, Father Guy, you want to take my confession sometime? If you have a few hours, call me.
Kimberly, I think we need to talk.
Oh! What do you want to talk about, big boy?
Your behavior.
What kind of behavior?
Well, this is a Catholic church and we are priests. I do not appreciate advances. Do you understand?
No one told me this was a church.
Kimberly, you've been lovely. You're fired.
Okay.
You are now trespassing.
So now that we're not in a boss-employee association, you're pretty cute. You want to
Get out!
Okay, yep, okay, yep.
Please.
Yep.
Thank you. God be with you. Have mercy on your soul.
Americans.
Alrighty, well, this looks very strong, so I have a few more interviewees, and you can expect
a phone call within the fortnight.
Ah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming in.
All right. Very strong candidate.
All right, next.
Hey, Daddy.
Get out!
You're lost.
Come to Mass on Sunday. Lord knows you need it.
Will you be there?
I'm the priest. Of course I'll be there.
So will the bishop. He'll be officiating the Eucharist.
Sounds good.